Boom shakalaka, today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what could be the next Ethereum, the next Solana, the next Polkadot, the next Cardano, because believe it or not, all of these blockchains are already very well established. And while it is likely we will see maybe 10x gains from these in the next year or few years, some people want bigger gains than just 10x. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the most undervalued blockchains that could potentially be the next Solana, Cardano, Ethereum, Polkadot, or Cardano. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what could potentially be the next Solana, Ethereum, Polkadot, Cardano, the next big blockchain that is undervalued right now, potentially giving you the ability to have outsized gains compared with holding some of these big players. Now that being said, clearly don't FOMO your whole portfolio into them. We're going to be taking a look at some undervalued projects, ones that maybe you might want to take a look at yourself and see if this is something that you'd be interested in holding for a while until it does pop. Now, also, before we get started, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. It helps out an absolute ton. Also, come join us over on Twitter where you could win one of these sweet shirts. And let's get into it. Why are we doing this? Well, I was actually listening to an interview of Raoul Pal the other day, and he was saying, hey, Ethereum right now, this bull run, is doing what Bitcoin did last bull run. So it seems like Ethereum is a full 4 years behind Bitcoin. And he was also saying that it seems like some of these other big blockchains like Solana are a full 4 years behind Ethereum. They're going to do over the next 4 years what Ethereum did over the past 4 years. So that got me to thinking, well, wouldn't it be awesome to know what's going to do in the 4 years after that, what Solana did in this 4 years and what Ethereum did in the 4 years before that, and what Bitcoin did the 4 years before that? Yeah, that would be awesome. I'll answer the question for you. Of course, that would be awesome. So that got me thinking, well, let's go take a look at what some of the best smart contract platforms out there that have the potential to become some of these awesome smart contract platforms. Well, how do we do that? We head over to Tokenmetrics. This is like my best friend when it comes to researching nowadays because it does all the heavy lifting for me. I don't have to go through CoinMarketCap and click on every single coin and look at every single chart and do everything, because all I do is go to Tokenmetrics, go to Analytics, go to Ratings, click on Monthly, and right here, TM Grade ranks it in terms of best projects to worst projects based on over 80 factors that contribute to the TM Grade that uses artificial intelligence machine learning to help pick out some of the best coins out there. Coins previously like Matic, which 250x, Chiliz, which 85x, Solana you would have gotten in at what, $20? Yeah, so like all of these projects, it picks out a lot of good ones. Now, not every project is going to be a winner, but the majority are winners. And one of the coolest things about Tokenmetrics 2.0 is they've added these categories to it. There's literally dozens of categories, maybe even close to 100 categories here that you can go through, and you can see basically what are the best coins in these certain categories. Things like smart contracts, stable coins, DeFi, central exchange, Binance Smart Chain, Solana, Polkadot, Polygon, meme coins, NFTs, governance, DEXs, yield farming, near protocol, metaverse, all types of stuff you could look on your very own. So for this video, to find the next Solana, Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, well, we want to be looking in the smart contract platforms. And I personally, because I don't like to trade often, because I'm an American citizen and they tax your pants off every time you trade, well, I just like to trade more slowly, take advantage of the long-term gains. So I choose monthly here. But if you trade daily, you could choose daily. And if you want to check it out for yourself, there's a discounted link down in the description, any pinned comment. Well, let's take a look at the top 5 projects. And we're going to be taking a look at them from highest to lowest market cap, giving you the biggest chance for the biggest gains if you stay tuned till the end of the video. Which brings us to the first one, Avalanche. This one should be no surprise. Like, if you've been into Cardano and Ethereum and Polkadot and Solana, well, Avalanche is definitely kind of the next one. I just said Avalanche, but it's Avalanche. It's definitely the next one there. Blazingly fast, low cost, eco-friendly, the fastest smart contract platform, build fast, low-cost, Solidity-compatible dApps, launch customized blockchains, private and public, scale to millions of validators with minimal hardware. It even compares itself to many of the other big blockchains out there, being faster, transaction throughput, finality, energy efficient, basically checking all the boxes. Definitely popular, especially with NFTs and all that stuff out there. If we take a look at Avalanche right now, trading at $131, it's actually up quite a bit since Tokenmetrics picked it out a few weeks ago as one of the top smart contract platforms out there. And right now, $29 billion market cap, still has room for upward growth if it gets to the levels of, say, like Solana, Ethereum, things like that. The chart, definitely at all-time highs, could continue going upwards, and it's available on many different exchanges: Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, Gate.io, Huobi, OK Exchange, whole bunch of different exchanges. So it's available everywhere. Lots of liquidity. But this could potentially be one of the blockchains. It could be the next big thing. Okay, which brings us to the second one. Line blockchain designed for everyone. Using Line's blockchain network and token economy, it's easy to build blockchain services and grow your business. Now, if you haven't heard of Line, you probably haven't traveled anywhere around Asia, because Line is one of the largest messaging platforms in Asia. Kind of like what WeChat is for China, Line is for the rest of Asia. So now they have a public blockchain open to the public, allowing anyone to issue tokens and implement blockchain technology. Easy use, large user base, compliance ready. Large user base is underrated because it is a huge user base. And, link allocation. So if we take a look at Line, which is Link token right now, trading at $283, $1.6 billion market cap, ranked number 90, so it's broken in the top 100 coins. And as we can see, the price is high, but it hasn't broken all-time highs yet. It's actually just retesting this secondary high right here. So potentially, if it breaks there, we could be heading upwards. And like I said, this is a big platform in Asia. So potentially, if you're into these big platforms, well, it certainly has the ability to do that. The next one is Cardano, accessible blockchain for millions, the first interoperable blockchain in Vietnam and Southeast Asia. So we're seeing a lot of projects coming out of Asia where the technology is developing. Cardano is the first decentralized, interoperable, and self-optimized blockchain infrastructure. We aim to push the current boundaries by solving one of the most prominent challenges facing blockchain technology: fragmentation of the ecosystems. Our goal is to create a unified platform that combines all participants' collective strengths to lay the foundation for global blockchain mass adoption. So it's energy efficient, it's interoperable. They're aiming for global blockchain scalability, interoperability, developability, adaptability. And if we take a look at this one, trading at 11 cents right now, market cap $339 million. So definitely down a bit lower from some of the other projects out there, ranked 250th on CoinGecko. And if we take a look, this one as well, not at all-time highs yet. As a matter of fact, trying to break a previous high from earlier in October, but the biggest highs they had were back in April. Now we could have a bit of a wedge forming here, which may coil up for a little bit longer before we actually have a breakout. But that's one to take a look at. And this one available on some markets. So it's available on KuCoin and Gate.io and their own DEX, Kydex, but not available yet on any of the really big platforms out there. Oh, and I forgot to mention about Link. Link is not available on anything except for BitHum and Bitfront. So very difficult to get a handle of Link, and yet somehow is already in the top 100 coins, which is pretty astounding. So if you get this one could potentially be going up quite a bit if it gets to some of the other exchanges. Which brings us to our next coin. This would be fourth coin, another Southeast Asian project. This is where the development of smart contract platforms are coming from, Southeast Asia. Tomochain. This is one that I actually got to visit their offices in Vietnam, I think about 3 years ago, something like that. They have actual offices. They have an actual team. They're working on an actual project. And so this one, and they've been doing it for years. This is an efficient blockchain powered by proof-of-stake voting consensus, scalable POS voting consensus, and mainnet with production line focusing on real-world usage. We actually created our own tokens on Tomochain years ago. I still have some of them. I think it was like Beatles token or something like that. But anyways, features: scalable and fast blockchain in mainnet, pay fee with any token, developer-friendly platform, privacy-enabled transactions, launch at DEX in minutes, security enhancement. So they've got all of that stuff going on with Tomochain. If we take a look at this one, ranked 285, so another one way down there, $273 million market cap. And again, haven't breached all-time highs, but as you can see, there is definitely a positive trend going, a little bit of a bullish trend going right there, not at the bottom and not at the top, kind of right in the middle of it. And this one is available on more exchanges, is available on Binance, is available on KuCoin. So this one's been around for a while, has liquidity there, but you can maybe let the trend be your friend if that's one you're interested in. Which brings us to the last one, would be Fuse, the infrastructure for open source money. Launch community-centric payment systems and token economies in an Ethereum-compatible blockchain, turning communities into economies. We have mobile money plug-and-play built for scale, and you can customize your own wallet and currency, engage early users for rapid growth, trade and earn without friction, and real-world implementation for real everyday people like you and me. Well, if we take a look at Fuse, right now trading at 40 cents, ranked 667, market cap $52 million. And if we take a look at the chart, well, it looks like we have a little bit of a sideways megaphone going on here. It seems like it peaked out, maybe like a week or so ago, around the 15th, and now it's coming back down. Could come all the way back down to the bottom here at around 8 cents, or, maybe we'll find support somewhere in the middle of where we are. But this one, not available on many exchanges, really just available on decentralized exchanges and Gate.io right now. So that leads us to the top 5 competitors for potentially being the next Ethereum, the next Polkadot, the next Cardano, the next Solana. We have Avalanche, which is probably a no-brainer, but it needs to be in here because you need to know about that stuff. Line, which is the next one. This one has the ability to be huge because they do have the enormous messaging platform in Asia. There's Chain, which is another Southeast Asian project. There's Tomochain, which has been around for years and has been doing work for years. And then there's also Fuse, which is a newer one, infrastructure for open source money. And all of those brought to you thanks to Tokenmetrics, which helps me pick out awesome coins, which helps you learn about awesome coins. And if you want to check it out for yourself, there is a discounted link down in the description in the pinned comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. It helps out so much. I will catch you guys later. I love you. Peace.